Hey there, everybody. It's Rob from the Rant, and I'm bringing you another 5-minute review. What are we talking about this time? Well, we're talking about The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar with the series, this is the final one in a trilogy. It's a terrific game series. Unfortunately, it's spread out over several consoles and platforms, the first being a PC-only release, the second being PC and Xbox 360, and the third one being an Xbox One, PS4/PC release. So, the game got around. Now, I know what you're saying. This game's been out since, early May. Why do it now? Well, the answer is simple. I wanted all of the extra DLC, the freebies, to be out so I could talk about them a little bit, because I think that they work as a perfect footnote to describe how good this game is and how devoted the developers are to making sure their content is awesome and loved. So let's get right into it. First off, there were 16 pieces of free DLC released roughly every other week, something like that. Now, they range from, a few simple aesthetic changes, like one of the DLCs was a beard and hair set so that you could go to a barber and, change up your hairstyle. Several other DLCs were armor sets that you could pick up. Now, the armor sets actually had better stats than anything that you could find or build at the point in the game where you can get these armors. Like the very first one's Temerian armor, and it's for a level 4 character. There is nothing that is better than that at level 4. It's all shit. You gotta really work. And I feel like the developers were like, let's give everybody a bone. We know this game can be a beast. The game itself can be a beast. It rewards a smart player, not a player that spent hours and hours grinding away on small quests. To put it simply, a guy who has maxed out his main character, Geralt, has maxed him out to level 50, I think is the high end. You could still get killed by a level 1 character if you're not smart about how you fight. That's what this game does. It really makes you think. You have to do the research in the game itself. Like you have a bestiary. Pretty sure I screwed that up. Anyways, it's a log of all the beasts that you know how to fight and what they're vulnerable to and what can even drive them off sometimes. All of these things make the game just supremely complete and satisfying whenever you actually finish a quest. You feel like it was worth it, even if the reward was only a couple of gold, which half the time that is all the reward is, at least until you get further in the game. Now, I got a little sidetracked there for a second, but I thought it was important to explain what the game plays like. But the DLC, almost all of it was completely satisfying. A couple were simple side quests, one of which made some very strong points about morality when you actually are a Witcher. You choose whether or not to fight and kill a Witcher from another school, the School of the Cat, who had essentially lost his shit and slayed everybody in this village because they couldn't pay him. So it asks them the kind of morality question, like, well, was he within his rights to do that, given, the world this game takes place in, coin rules at all, or did he overreact? My personal choice, I cut the dude in half. I think that's bullshit. Not getting paid is not getting paid. It's not a reason to wipe out a village. What a douche. Anyway, sorry if I spoiled that for any of you, but I kind of doubt any of you will even know what the name of the quest is for quite some time, because it's not one you can do right off the bat. As far as the gameplay and the graphics go, it's top-notch. I have the PS4 version. I swear to God, there's almost no slowdowns. Load times are pretty damn quick. The lighting is amazing. When you clang your sword on somebody's shield, it feels like you hit something solid. All the magical abilities that you get work amazing. All of the enhancements you get work amazing. I feel like it is a truly polished gem of a game, and if you guys don't go out and at least pick it up on the cheap and give it a try, you will regret it. This is one of those titles, I hope it has more lasting power than some of the other ones like Final Fantasy. I'd be so happy if this series replaced Final Fantasy. That being said, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Final score, 6 out of 5. That's right, I'm going past the actual score. The game is that good. I'm going straight past that score for one main reason. New Game Plus. It's a first when it comes to the Witcher series, and I gotta tell you, it's one of those things that I've dreamt about since I played the first one, is just being able to go back, start over, but keep all the hard-earned gear and abilities. So that's why I'm giving this game a 6 out of 5.